I have to go to the hospital for something. Enlarged prostate. Need to get it checked out. The nurse comes in. She says, the doctor you'll be seeing today is Dr. Egg. And he's not just a doctor. He's also part-time, used as a symbol for infinity. But don't bring that up with him, his second job, because he resents it. He just wants to be treated like any other doctor. He doesn't want people bringing up the fact that mathematicians and scientists are always trying to chase him down, add him to their equations. Sometimes patients will see the number 8 and say, "Hey doc, that's you." Sure, it's an innocent joke, but don't make it. He hates that. Dr. Egg is a no-nonsense guy. He can't help that he was born to be a symbol of infinity. On that note, he also happens to be a magnificent obstetrician. He can actually help children be born without even being in the room. He's able to speak to them with his mind while they're still sleeping in their mother's womb. He propagandizes to them how great the outside world is. "Just between you and me," the nurse said, and leaned closer. "He's losing his mind with guilt because he knows he's lying to those kids. The world isn't a good place," says Dr. Egg when he confides in me. "And when you're born, you have no say in what you are. You're born as you are, and then people treat you a certain way. They won't see you for you. They'll just see you for what you symbolize, what you represent." He never tells the kids that. They'd never leave the uterus if he did. But every time he hears those children scream and cry for the first time, he knows they've figured out that he lied to them. "Anyway, I'm gonna get the doctor now," she said. And as soon as she'd left the room, I snuck out and ran for it. I just couldn't take that kind of pressure. What the hell do I symbolize, I wonder? What do I represent? I had quite a traumatic birth. I was born with the umbilical cord wrapped around my neck. Talk about a symbol. Elsewhere, I was sitting at a restaurant for a meal, and I overheard these two scientists having a conversation next to me. "We've grown fists on snakes and are making them punch each other," said one of the scientists. "That's all you've done with the $18 million in grant money?" said the other. "It's a brand new sport. We predict it'll bring in an annual revenue of $400 billion. That's a conservative estimate. The intended project was to develop a new cancer treatment. Maybe this can cure cancer. We're still in early trials for that." How the hell would it cure cancer? People would watch the snake's box and enjoy it so much that their bodies would heal themselves. Is there anything in the literature to suggest that might work? We're not sure. We haven't checked the literature just yet. We've been busy training the snakes how to throw a decent right hook and to understand that they've got to keep their arms up to protect their little faces. Because otherwise the matches won't last long enough to go to dozens of commercial breaks. As I was walking home, I had this daydream where somebody was wrapped up like a mummy and bothering me. Then I saw that they had one stray bandage hanging down, and I imagined myself grabbing the bandage and spinning around faster and faster, drawing the bandage taut from the G-force. Then I let go, not just of them, but all my anger, all my regrets, and they, the mummy, just keep flying higher and higher until they're literally in outer space. A mummy in outer space just floating around. And I thought about that and I felt at peace. "You've sent dozens of photographs of a mummy in outer space," says one scientist to their colleague. "That's all you've done with over $200 in $200 million in grant money. $200 was actually the cost to develop those photographs, so you're accurate there. We've come in way under budget. We still have $199,999,800 left. Photographs of a mummy in space, is it even real? Says the scientist. Yeah, it's real. We don't know how it got up there. The good thing is we are already working on a script for a horror movie called The Mummy in Outer Space, and we already have interest in the script. We're looking at lower seven figures, $1.2 million, which would leave us a lot of money from the grants to go all out, make it not just a horror film, but an action film. And we could use real rockets, and we could even maybe persuade some people to actually perish in the course of making the film, so it's extra realistic and moving to watch the deaths of these astronauts / archaeologists.